Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day one of a brand new week, which means we've got our Sunday research to go over. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you very much. I made the call to action yesterday for you guys to get us to 100 subscribers before we hit our session 100, which is today. And you guys went above and beyond. And as of recording, we are at 112 subscribers. So thank you very much. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. At the end of the day, this channel is here because you guys are here. So again, thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to the next milestone and hopefully keeping you guys entertained along the way. But that said, let's go ahead and jump into it and wake up, brain. Grab our sleep points. We got 11,283. And then we can't do anything else until we jump into our extra special 112 at session 100 sleep research. And let's see what we got. It'd be very nice. There it is, session 100. It'd be very nice if we could come away with a shiny in celebration of it. Got 9 hours, 25 minutes of sleep. 10% dozing, 66% snoozing. None of my words are working today. So we definitely are getting a snoozing type, which I think doesn't matter because it's technically Halloween, so we'll still get balanced, I believe. Did get to Master 11 though, so should see some really interesting stuff today. And a top belly, that's good. A lot of 1 stars, which makes me think we got a lot of new stuff. I mean, it is still possible that we'll get some older stuff that we had already, but at Master 11, I think Master 9 is a break point for some new stuff to show up. So at Master 11, we should have some pretty interesting stuff showing up, especially at 65, almost 65.5 million sleep power, which is by far the best I've done without the Good Sleep Day event. And there's a top belly Bonsly, which is good. That's fantastic. There's that Banette again. All right, so we've got a couple that are new, but we've got a couple we've seen before as well. Only 6 repeats, so that means we've got 3 new ones. So we got the Droopy-eared, we got 2 Witch Hat Pikachus, we got the Slacking again, Ghastly, Banette, and a Jigglypuff. So quite a few of the Halloween event Pokemon. Startled Sleep. This might be my first Wigglytuff that I've seen. Yep. Its fine fur has a sublime texture. Wigglytuff has even been seen stroking its belly while fast asleep. Perhaps this fur feels nice even to its own touch. Trying to do voices today is probably not best when I can't even get my normal words out right. And what else did we... Ooh, a Gengar sleep. Mischievous sleep. Is this also my first Gengar? It is. If you feel a sudden chill, a Gengar may be sleeping close by. Apparently, it sometimes falls into a deep sleep while hiding in the shadow of a target it intends to curse. That's the worst. Gengar, kinda cute, but super evil. Then we got the Atop Belly Bonsly. I don't know. I've always pronounced it Bonsly. I've heard a lot of people recently saying Bonsly. Kind of makes sense with the whole sly nature of it, with it being a fake tree, but for some reason Bonsly just sounds right. So you may hear me interchange between the two of them. Hungry Ghastly. Hungry Banette. Hungry Banette is very good. Hungry Pikachu is good too. Well, that's gonna be tricky. Where did we... Okay, we didn't even start on the Banette. Okay, So this is going to be interesting then. So unfortunately, no shinies. Let's see. I'm kind of thinking about doing something weird. Honestly, kind of thinking about spending some more sleep points. Because with this Banette showing up and being hungry, I feel like we kind of have to take the opportunity to try to catch it. But even still, yeah, I don't even think it's possible to catch it. It is almost certainly going to get full before we max out that friendship, because that's what, 16? Yeah, I think that's 16 pips. With the bonus biscuit, that'll get us 9, and then it won't be hungry anymore. Best case scenario, we get 3 or 4 more Poke Biscuits, which is only 12 or 13. So we would still be short of being able to take it with us. But yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. I think instead, we're going to give the Witch Hat Pikachu the bonus biscuit. We'll definitely take that with us today. And hopefully it has Berry S on it. And then the Ghastly, I kind of want to try to take the Ghastly home. Let's give it 1 biscuit and see what happens. Actually, hold up. Hold up. Back out. Yeah, there's no way to take this Pikachu home either. Don't think. Let me see. Let me see what we can do. Because I don't think the Witch Hat Pikachu is going to spawn after the event, so I kind of want to take that one home too if I can. But really, it looks like the only way to do so. Yeah, it looks like the only way to take it home might be a Master Biscuit, and I don't know if I want to do that. You know what? I think... Yeah, I think what we do, we for sure feed Ghastly a biscuit. Just a big hit, which is what we expected from him being hungry. I would kind of... I really want to try to take this Pikachu home. I just don't think there's a way to do it without using the Master Biscuit. And that is unfortunate. Just trying to figure out, I'm trying to think if there's a way we can do this. Where we take that, oh no, that's not good. My bag is full. How full? Exactly full. Okay. Let's toss some of these link cables. Let's just get rid of 5 of them for now. Maybe. There we go. We will definitely get plenty more. So we want 2 biscuits. Let's give 1 to Ghastly. Hopefully we get another big hit. Nope, just a +1. Unfortunate. Still hungry, so let's go ahead and take it with us. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to buy 1 more Poke Biscuit. And I'm going to feed it to the Witch Hat Pikachu and see if we get lucky and get a mega hit. And if not, we just leave it at that. Maybe we'll see it again next Halloween and it'll have the 1 pip on it. which would be really funny if we come back a year from now and find that Pikachu with 1 pip on it. But I think that's all we're gonna do in terms of spending sleep points. Pretty sure we're gonna have to wait till the new year to get our little 2-week free premium. Yeah, no dice. Unfortunate, but we tried. We tried. That's gonna do it for our sleep research then. Spread out sleep. Nope, let's send out some of that Shuppet candy. 30 Jigglypuff candy, that is a lot of candy. This Halloween event has been fantastic for the candies. Absolutely killer for candies. 3,000, that should rank us up. Yep, rank 34, another Pokebiscuit, Dream Cluster, and another Lucky Incense. Don't really care too much about the Lucky Incense at this point, but it will be beneficial at some point. All right, so that means it is time to figure out how good these are. Level 12 Naughty. Ooh, it could be really good. Let's see what we've got. Apple and Double Ginger. We do have Berry Finding S at level 75, which unfortunately the calculator won't take that into account. And the nature is actually not bad. Ingredient Finder S, not really concerned with. Dream Shard bonus is okay. Helping Speed S is pretty good. Berry Finding S and Inventory Up S with a naughty nature. So actually not terrible. And level 60, 64. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that with Berry Finding S at level 75, if the calculator went all the way to level 100, we'd probably see it back up in the 90s, at least 85% with that Berry Finding S. Inventory Up S being at the end is actually kind of good if you want to run it with a with always having its pack full, because then that's that much quicker you can get the pack full. But once the pack's full, it doesn't really matter all that much. And if we're going to run this with the pack full anyway, we're never going to click on it, so we don't care about main skill chance. So having Naughty is actually really good. This actually may be the best. This might be the best Witch Hat Pikachu that we've caught for the event. So that's actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I wish Berry Finding was earlier in the levels, because 75 is a lot of investment to get to it. But it is pretty solid. We will definitely hold on to it. Let's check out what we've got for Ghastly. Level 10 was Sassy. I would like another Ghastly that has all fiery herbs across the board. Unfortunately, we have a huge variety on this Ghastly. Let's check out the skills. The skills actually don't look that bad from right off the top. Inventory Up S is first. Ingredient Finder S. Then we've got Inventory Up L. Helping Speed M. Where's it at? There it is. And Sleep XP bonus, which I don't know how useful that's going to be in the late game. But a Sassy nature, it's not the worst. It definitely could be better, but not the worst. Let's see. Let's just run on Ingredient Strength. Up in the 80s towards the later part. 81 at level 60 when it gets oils as well. Seems to be pretty highly rated. Let's check out the ingredient count rating. About the same. It seems like the strength and the count is pretty similar most of the time. But yeah, this one's not bad. Definitely not the best. It could be better. But, you know, let's see. Oh yeah. Definitely could be a lot better. The best would be at 76 ingredient count instead of the 44 that this one's at. So definitely could be a lot better. I've got so many Ghastlies and Haunters and stuff that I've caught over the last few weeks that I'm mixing them all up with what's what. So we will save that one to the box, and I'll check that one later and see if maybe we want to keep that or if we want to stick with what we have already. But cool, now it is time for what we do on Monday. We say goodbye to Snorlax, our Halloween Snorlax that got super big, and we made it to Master 11. Green grass area bonus is now 40%. Time to say goodbye. And I was thinking about it yesterday. I still hadn't decided until pretty much right before I went to bed last night where I wanted to go. So, but before we get into that, I always forget about the weekly summary. Master 11, final strength of 654,000, gains from berries alone 458,000, and 195,000 from cooking. So we definitely did very good on that. Overall grade is S. That was surprising. I didn't think I'd get S. I'm always surprised when I get an S rating. But I mean, yeah, I guess my sleep was pretty consistent last week. Overall, fairly consistent. So I guess that makes sense, but that's also what happens when you're kind of sick. You tend to sleep a little bit more and a little more on time. But yeah, like I said, I hadn't really decided. It was between Cyan Beach again or Snowdrop Tundra, because we had spent so much time at Tau Palo before the Halloween event that I kind of wanted to get away from that for a bit. And I haven't been to Cyan in a while, but I also was thinking about Snowdrop because it's brand new, but the RP target is at least 6,400 and my team for that is only at like 3,400 right now or something like that. But we would have a much easier time in Cyan Beach with only an RP target of 2,500, and I think we're at like 4,000 for the Cyan Beach team. But ultimately I decided that I want to go to Snowdrop Tundra because it is new. We are not going to do extreme, new area sound data. That's interesting. We're not going to be able to do extremely well here, which is kind of a good thing and a bad thing. Since we're not going to be able to get super high in the ratings, that means it will keep our spawn pool very limited. So hopefully we can clear out a lot of these newer and earlier sleep styles as we build up to the higher ranks here. And we did get curries and stews, which is actually pretty good for us with what we have available. All right, so finally got the sleep session results. Got 100% energy recovered and 100 XP. Another 20 diamonds for going to bed on time. The 1 week rental period for your good camp set has ended. Yes, it has. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a decent curry going. We may just do the solar power curry again just for this first breakfast. I do want to switch it up and try to do something different to unlock some of these other recipes, especially now that we have access to mushrooms. Actually, I think we're still being held back by not having leeks. I think leeks are going to be the thing that really allows us to take our curries to the next level. But like I said, since we're not going to be able to get a very high rating here anyway, we'll just do the solar power curry for this breakfast, and we may, instead of focusing on a single recipe for the whole week, we may just change it up every breakfast and try to unlock some of the lower level ones that we haven't unlocked yet, just for those free diamonds. I feel like now's a good time to level up some Pokemon, unlock some things that we've been putting off unlocking, and really try to clear out that sleep style dex. And of course we get an extra tasty. I mean, that's fine. It's good that we got it, 11,758. It's good that we got the extra tasty, but of course it never happened yesterday. It was only today. Here I am talking about how we're not going to do great on Snowdrop, and then the first thing we get is extra tasty. But let's see if that even gets us to basic 3. Nope. Looks like just barely put us into basic 2. All right. Yep, basic 2 and about a quarter of the way to basic 3. But that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Ooh, we got another medal. Oh, we got update news. No, that's old news. Oh, for some reason they took away the Shuppet and Bonnet announcement from the news. That's weird. What medal did we get? 70 fairy types. Another 15 diamonds. That's what I need. I am sorely lacking in diamonds right now. Let's go ahead and grab our research reports. 42 reports. There's one of those link cables back, another link cable back. Well, we got rid of 5 and got 2 back, so at least we're going in the right direction. All right, so next comes the fun part. We know what Snorlax here on Snowdrop likes, and I do have a team already set up for it, but that team does need some work put into it before it is ready to go. Let's see. The team I had set up for this is not the best. As you can see, a lot of them are very low level. Part of that is because I want to take this week to raise their levels. And another part of that is because we are going to be feeding some candies to some of these. So we've got, let me go ahead and pull up the team analysis. All right, so we've got Spheal already plugged in. I do have all of these Pokemon in my box, so this should go pretty quickly. And then Houndour, where you at? There it is. And then we've got Eevee. I've got to remember which Eevee this is. It is the, I have a few of them. I have 2 level 7s. I've got to remember which one this is. Ingredient finding down, so that's this one. And of course we have Butterfree on the team just to try to bring in that ingredient magnet, and Butterfree is very fast for the berries. That's the one. I may switch out Butterfree just to get a little more focused on some of the ingredients, but that'll be something I do off screen when I go look at what curry recipes I still need to make. I guess I'm not 100% over whatever that was I thought I was. Apologies. So I may switch out Butterfree just to be more focused on certain ingredients that we need. But for now, this is what we have. I am going to go through real quick, see about putting some resources into some of these. I think I still want to hold off on powering Spheal up. While getting it to level 25 would be great. Actually, no. Scratch that. The opposite. I do want Spheal to get to level 25 as fast as possible. So we're going to go ahead and use the candies there. And then for Rattata, I have plenty. I think I did the math of, it's been about a week or so because I kind of was thinking about coming here before. But when I plugged it into the calculator, if we get this Rattata to level 15 and then evolve it, it is a much better output to have an evolved Raticate at level 15 than to put all the candies into leveling up the Rattata. So now we've got Rattata at level 15. We're going to evolve it. What? 66% is evolving. And as you can tell, not the best Rattata that I could have had, but it's pretty solid. It will get the job done in terms of the Persim berries. And while I'm not trying to get to Master 10 again per se, I would like to get around Ultra 1 this week. That would be pretty good if we could get that far. And then let's go ahead and dump the rest of these into Raticate. So now it's at level 18, so we can go ahead and change that. Eradicate evolved once, and we are now at level 18. So we can see a much bigger difference in the output. We got 6,600 per day just from Eradicate. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that's because we don't have the the island bonus. And we leveled Spheal up one time. Let me scroll up just a little bit. I like to see the changes happen in real time. We do have 110 Houndour candies. We won't be able to evolve Houndour today, but I don't think we really want to. I think we just want to get this one as high as we can at this point, which is level 14. Which does unlock the skill trigger S, which will help. It will definitely help with just a little bit of extra Snorlax power. This Eevee, as you can see by the name, is going to eventually be my Espeon. And in order to evolve it to Espeon, we need to get 150 hours of sleep logged with Eevee. Obviously not going to happen in 1 week. That's a lot of sleep. But what we can do in the meantime is try to get this Eevee further up the levels. Actually, you know what? This Eevee is only here to be leveled up by the team, and specifically by Spheal. Because of the sleep XP bonus, it'll get 14% extra every night. So I don't know if I want to... Let's see, how much candy does it take to evolve an Espeon? Takes 80, right? Yeah. So let's just drop 100 candies into this Eevee, get it to level 14, and we'll just stop there, hold on to the rest of our Eevee candies for other Eevees and for evolving. So now we've got an Eevee that's at level 14. And then we move on to Butterfree, which this Butterfree has just been fantastic. Every time I get a chance, I drop all the candies into it. So by all means, continue to send me Caterpie candies because I will use them. It's my shiny Butterfree. It's got pretty good skills. It's not the best Butterfree it could ever be, but for a shiny, it's about as good as you can typically ask for, because it seems like shinies typically don't have the best skills. Both in Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Go, they're almost never the best stats. But this one's pretty good. I'm happy with it. I will probably continue using this Butterfree for a long time. So by all means, send me Caterpie candies. I will use them. But as it stands, that's where we're at right now. So according to the calculator, this is expecting us to get to Great 5. And I did set it to conservative estimates, so we may get Ultra 1, Ultra 2. If we can get Ultra 1 this week, I'll be happy with it. I know we're not going to get Master 10 again, or even Master 3 like we would on Greengrass. But actually, hold up. Let me make sure I have it set to Snowdrop. That will actually help. So Ultra 3, actually, I was mistaken. I forgot about setting it to the right island. So Ultra 3, yeah, if we get to Ultra 3, I'll be more than happy with that. This is the team we're looking at working with for the most part. Like I said, I plan to keep the main 4 on this team for the rest of the week. Butterfree you may see swapped out, depending on what ingredients we need for those recipes we're going to unlock. Which, actually, I don't think I've ever showed you guys the recipe guides that I use. So I have these guides that I found. It was actually through another player. I forget their name, but they pointed me to these, and these have been very helpful. What I like about them, let me just go back to Curry's because that's what we're using, is they show you exactly what items, what ingredients you need, the total number of ingredients, so you can check it against how much space you have in your pot, and it ranks them based on their effectiveness from level 0 to level 40. So here you can see the grilled tail curry is the best recipe you can make at level 40. But the best that we're going to be able to do for a while is the spicy leek curry. And all we need is to unlock large leeks. If we can get large leeks unlocked, especially on Taup Hollow, where we have plenty of ginger coming in and we have a Gengar well, had a Gengar that was bringing in plenty of fiery herbs. We may need to double check that one now. But this is something that we could easily hit and really put in a lot of power to our Snorlax. I just don't know that we have the resources. Even if we had Slowpoke tails available, I don't know that we have the Pokemon with the right skills to bring in the tails consistently enough to be able to make this for every meal. Whereas Spicy Leek Curry, I think, is a meal that we could easily fall back on and make pretty regularly. But I will have a link to this website so you guys can grab these little handy info cards for yourself. I'll have the link for that in the description as well as in the pinned comment. But yeah, that's what I've been using for those. Team analysis shows us that we're going to hit Ultra 3. If we hit Ultra 3, I'll be happy with that this week. In the meantime, we're just going to sit here, level up everybody as best we can. Phone's trying to lock on itself. We're going to level up. Oh, it actually would help if I select use this team. Make sure you hit use this team and make sure to back out. Because fun fact, the team selection does not actually take place until you back out and reload the main screen. So that's what we've got this week. We're here on Snowdrop Tundra. Hopefully going to be a fantastic week of unlocking a whole bunch of things that we have left locked for a while, getting some new diamonds, getting some new sleep styles, and hopefully seeing some interesting new Pokemon. But that said, that's what I've got for you guys today. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you again for the 112 subscribers. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and until next time, later dudes.